Hello, my name is Margot Burbank, and I have the honor and the difficult task of introducing Maggie Akers. Many of you may know Maggie as the librarian's daughter, but Maggie is so much more. I know Maggie as a fellow talented artist who is insanely creative and passionate. She always has a unique and fresh perspective and continues to show it through her fashion. She owns not one, but 2 cowboy hats and 12 pairs of tiny sunglasses, 2 very necessary articles of clothing. She also used to play the French horn in 6th grade. However, sadly, the SMS band will never have the joy of seeing her play. She doesn't let other people judge her, and her confidence has had a great impact on the class of 23. I know Maggie will have amazing advice to share with you, so without further ado, I give you Margaret Jean Akers.
Last year, I was sitting on the couch in Miss Love's room trying to think of art project ideas. There was a spider hiding somewhere in her classroom, which I mentioned made me really unsettled. We then started talking about different types of bugs that we were scared of, and after some time of back and forth listing types of bugs, I said butterflies. Miss Love said she didn't really get that one. There are many reasons why I dislike butterflies, one of them being that whenever a butterfly lands on me, I start breaking out in the most terrifying hives that you have ever seen, but that is not even the real answer. I went on a rant on how butterflies kind of just freak me out, but ultimately, I just feel that they're overhyped. I said, "Where's the recognition for the ordinary moth?" Miss Love then asked me to explain more. I said, "I just feel like butterflies are known for being really beautiful, and that's great and all, but I think moths are just as beautiful, but don't get the attention that they deserve." Miss Love responded, "That is your art project, being a moth in a room full of butterflies." That conversation really stuck with me. I began to work on my art. I now have countless numbers of paintings about moths, doodles of a moth. I even painted a moth on my wall. I resonated with that statement so much. Butterflies just seem prettier than moths. For example, butterflies are typically more colorful and have longer, thin antennae, while moths have dull colors and short, furry antennae. I've always felt like St. Mary's is a place where I am welcome, but there were times where I would compare myself to others. It just felt like I didn't fit in with other people in this community. I didn't think I looked like everyone else. I wasn't able to do the same things as everyone else. I wasn't able to bond with everyone else the way that they bonded with each other. That wasn't anyone's fault. I don't even think it was my fault. It just felt like distance. I viewed myself as someone who didn't fit in and needed to do everything in my power to try to fit in. No, I didn't think everyone around me was the exact same person, but it just felt like everyone around me had the things I wish I had. Whether it was changing the clothes I wore, how I did my makeup, or pretending I was interested in things that really just weren't for me, I was pretending to be someone else. I would spend my days acting like someone I'm not, but then going home becoming myself again. When I tried to meet new people and make more friends, I saw myself trying to match every single thing the other person liked. This also caused a strain on my friendships I already had. Having to switch my personality based on who I was around was not helpful on finding out who I really am. All I knew was the person I was pretending to be wasn't me. I was trying my hardest to fit into these standards that society has made for everyone, or the ones I made for myself. These standards that I needed to change how I looked, how I dressed, how I ate, and that I needed to be outgoing and enthusiastic 24/7. It was absolutely draining. The beginning of junior year is when things started to change. I did compare myself to others occasionally, but it was definitely a lot less. I began figuring out how I learn best, the time of day I'm the most motivated, the classes that I'm truly interested in, the clothes I wanted to wear, and dyeing my hair the color I wanted. I was becoming myself. I slowly but surely stopped caring about how I looked different from other people or being concerned that I wasn't interested in something a lot of other people are interested in. I finally had the realization that my appearance is not the reason why I'm loved. I mean, that's not the reason why I love people in my life. My favorite person in the world and the most talented human in the universe, also known as singer Lana Del Rey, describes love as feeling no fear when you're standing in the face of danger. I think that this is such an accurate description because love is comforting each other during the most difficult times. Love is being emotionally vulnerable around each other. Love is stopping what you are doing and caring for each other. I felt and sometimes still feel like a moth, and I bet every single person in this room has felt like a moth before. That's normal. You don't have to fit in everywhere. All you need to know is that people love you even if it doesn't feel like it sometimes. To my family, thank you for loving me always and showing me how to love other people. To my amazing class of 2023, thank you for the happiest moments of my life, and thank you for being there for me during some of the hardest times. I love each and every one of you so much, and I wouldn't be able to do any of it without you. Thank you.